Hey guys, it's just TK. Also, go follow me at 326. Hashtag 326. It's backwards, but y'all know what it is, okay? The backgrounds will be changing a little bit. Hopefully I'm loud enough. But my fan is making a grand appearance. It said, baby, you will not hide me. Cause they can still hear me, baby. So she gave me a little shoulder back there, whatever, but everything will be kind of changing as you can see. The same TV and everything like that, but it is a little bit of a different background. And I can't find my glasses, but these might not work. You already know if you're new here. I have a thing for the ring light showing in my glasses, and then I'm trying to like talk like this, but baby, I don't know if that's giving me a neck. My neck is gonna hurt. But so yeah, I want to talk about a few things. I do want to do a mukbang or two. I think my last one is semi mukbangish, but I don't know. I was just in the mood to tape, so I did. So we're gonna get into the video. This one is a little bit of an update, because like I said, the surroundings are going to be different, and yeah, these are not giving me life. And my hair should be getting done by the next two videos, maybe, because you might still get this again. It's an old twist out, nothing major, okay? But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to talk about like looking for places, things like that. I am in the Charlotte area and I couldn't find my hoops, so you get studs today. But yeah, and my hair is like acting a plum fool today. It was acting so cute the weekend, but now it's acting a plum fool. But anyway, so these are like 5 to 10 things that I wish I would have known or looked for before actually saying yes to a place. Now, the first thing is, even though I fell in love with this place, I do now have a little bit of regrets, and it kind of would have been red flags if I wasn't so in awe of the place. Okay. Number one is really making sure it's in your budget, meaning if you're coming from an apartment complex, and I went to, well, okay, so a little bit background. I've been in Charlotte for about 6 to 7 years, and I've lived at one location for 7 years. So now my 7th to 8th year, I'm in a home in a totally different location. Everything is about 30 minutes away. So my apartment complex is 30 minutes away from my home now. Now it is a rent, like I went through a renter place or whatever you call it. Do your research. That is number one. Do your research about the people that you are buying from, renting from, and things like that. Now, one place I did my research on, then we saw this place and we kind of like fell in love with it. So we didn't do as much research about the business that was behind it. But baby, I'm telling you right now, number one, do your research on the company that you are renting from, buying from, whatever you're doing from, rent to owning from, because it will tell you a lot and it will save you a lot of headaches in the future. The reason why I'm saying that now is that I did not do enough research, and I don't even really know if a lot of people did do reviews on them, but maybe when I leave here, it will be a nice review. And when we say nice, that means it's not gonna be that pretty, okay? Um, it's just a lot of things that I think should have been done, should be done, and that needed to have been done before we moved in here. So, with that being said, do your research. Research who you're buying from, research who you're renting from, research the area, because I kind of came from city, back home is city, and then where I lived for 7 years, that was more so like in my comfort zone. Here is not so much my comfort zone. Like everything is about 15 minutes out, where my last place, it was right there, like 5 minutes. You can get to a mall in 10 minutes. Now here you can get to a mall in 10 minutes. I can get to a Food Lion and an Aldi's in about 7 minutes. But it's not the best selection. All these is okay. The Dunkin' Donuts down there I don't like. The people are really like, they got like attitude fresh and fruity, and I'm not here for it. Okay, if I'm buying something from you, cut it out. Why are you being rude? The Food Lion doesn't have the best selection at all the times, and we have gone there several times. But luckily, we have found another Food Lion that is about 10 minutes away. Do your research about that too, about the location that you're staying in. A lot of people don't deliver here, so like if you don't want to cook, it's like, baby, you're gonna be cooking because ain't nobody delivering to you because there's nothing really here around the area. Now, the neighborhood is very, very nice. The people are very, very nice in my neighborhood. Someone just moved in, but everybody else is really, really nice. So that wasn't really like a bad thing. Number 4 or 3, whatever it may be. Really, when you're starting to look at a place, look in the inside, look in the outside, look on the outside, look on the inside, and really pay attention to things. Now, one place we did really do that with, and we're like, the floor seems weird, the outside seemed weird, and you should have had this outside completed by the time we got here, and that kind of was a red flag. And I think for this place, what made us move here is that it looked like they cared at first, and they didn't have like any broken like in one place they had like a broken drawer or something like that, and I'm just like, it's visible. The grass wasn't cut, which was visible. It's like, if you know you have people coming in to look at this stuff, why wouldn't that be done? I don't know. But anyway, so here it looked like it was kind of the maintenance was up to par, and I've used these very okay because maybe it wasn't up to par. I think, like I said again, like I got so excited about us moving into a place, or a home rather, because I was kind of getting sick of the apartment living, just because of the noise and amongst other things. So I was just so excited, and then it was something that we really, really loved. It's a backyard, and it's really, really nice. Tour, I don't know really if I'm gonna be doing all that because I'm not really in love with the home anymore, but I like it, so it's going to do for what it is. So it might change in a year. We might decide to stay in a year. I don't know if we're gonna stay for 2 years or not, whatever. But anyway, so really look at the foundation, look at the ceilings, look at the floors, look at the backyard, look at the what are the things called that drains? Could be drains. Look at the drains. Look at the garage. Look at the walls. Look at cracks. Look at everything, and take a picture of everything. I have probably over 100 pictures of things that, baby, if I decided to move today, I don't want y'all to be like, well, this dent wasn't here, this dent wasn't here. Baby, I have all of that. And make sure you're emailing it to yourself, or sending it to those who may live with you, so you always can have a copy of that. Also, within the first 30 days, make sure you're reading like the guidelines of that too. Now, I will say that they did tell us to like send them everything that we can find wrong in the 30 days. So we did that. The maintenance people, depending on, and make sure, this is another thing, key thing, see where your people are outsourcing to. So if they're in Texas and you're in Charlotte, it's no way that they're going to think an emergency is an emergency to you. If they're all in Texas, they may not have the maintenance people come out right away because they might think something is not important. Or if they can't get like hands-on, check that out as well, because the people that we deal with, a lot of people are not even in Charlotte, so it's hard for us to get anything. Like a turnaround is like 2 weeks. That is not acceptable to me, especially if I'm paying you rent every month. That is not acceptable. So make sure you learn what their turnaround time is. Make sure where they're getting outsourced from. Now, I don't really care if you're getting outsourced from Texas and that's what's picking up your phone, but you need to make sure that you have people in North Carolina that can meet my need, like, period. Whether you think it's serious to you or not, it's serious to me. That means it needs to be a priority, period. So that's what I'm saying. That goes all back to number 1, doing research on the company that you're actually working with, because people will tell you the truth, especially if they're paying for it. And it's not like we're paying a small amount, we're paying a good portion to live here. Okay, so then like I said, just making sure the inside and outside. Also check for smells and things like that. See why they're covering up smells. Because the first thing is, like I said, we fell in love with the place, but we smelled gas. But we thought it was also because no one might have lived here for a while. So we thought like, hey, it probably isn't that. Lo and behold, it was gas. So, and they were covering the smell with air fresheners and things like that. So make sure you're looking around for that. Like, why are you covering up things? You get what I mean? Also, check under your sinks and things like that, because we did have like a foul smell under the sink like when we first moved in. They did fix that pretty fast, but I do think it's coming back. And you want to make sure disposals work. You want to make sure if it's a gas stove that all four of your lighting, your four of your whatever I don't know what they're called. Just make sure all four of them jokers is working, okay? Period. I would know for a while 2 of ours was working, 2 of ours wasn't, but I think now it's pretty much okay. Make sure if you don't like gas, you don't get gas, because gas is a whole nother thing. Now, I am not going to hold you on the gas. I like it better now, but I still would want an electric unit for like cooking and stuff like that, because it seems like it takes a long time to heat up to me. So just make sure you're making a list as well. Maybe that should have been number 1. A list, researching and making sure you know what area you're actually moving to. Make a list and make sure that list is being marked off for everyone in the home. Also, another big thing to do is make sure what carriers are good in your area. Meaning, like, for us, a lot of people have Dish here in our area, and we have Spectrum because we work from home. Spectrum, at first, it was really, really, really bad. And we had to have a technician come out maybe about 4 times within the first month so that me and my husband could work from home. So yeah, just make sure you're checking that as well. I'm trying to think what else is like bugging me right now. I think that's pretty much it. Cause like I said, the noise level is fine. Security and stuff is fine. Oh, and that's another thing too. Like, you want to make sure that because like I said, when I was apartment living, I had basically security included, garbage included, water, cable, all that is included. So you have to make sure that you're ready for the flat rate price, or the price rather, of your home, and then how much your bills are going to be as well. So you need to make sure it's making sense and budget well, so that it will make sense, because that's groceries, lights, water, trash. Now we have to do security. Is there anything else? Lights, I don't know if I said lights, and then gas, I don't know. So you have to make sure you're incorporating all of those numbers in your budget. See you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for liking my last couple of videos, and I'm out.